Alright, to start the quest, we're going to head north in the city in Varlamore and speak to this guy, Servius Token of Relos. Head to the Tower of Ascension and grab some cultist robes from this chest. Enter into the Twilight Temple and you should spark a cutscene. I think you also have to be wearing the robes to spark the cutscene as well. Head downstairs in the temple. Passphrase to enter the stairs is Final Dawn. Make your way through the dungeon. Just make sure you don't get spotted by these emissary enforcers. So just don't go into the line of sight of them. And then head east through the door. Head south and search the bed to get a key. And then head back north to open the drawers with the key. Search them to get a canvas piece. And then use the canvas piece on the painting and enter the passage. And then to open the chest, you just have to confirm and then keep going through different options to find out the passcode. And there you go. You should be able to get an emissary scroll. Should spark a fight. It seems like as long as you step back every time he auto attacks you, you should dodge out of the attacks. He does take off your prayers, and then when he says thief, it looks like he charges at you. So just step to the side whenever that happens. There we go. There's the fight over. Pick up the emissary scroll. Now teleport out and head back to speak to the queen. She'll be found on the top floor. Now head to the west side of the city, and then south of this house, south of the bank, you should find Captain Vibia. Go around the house and inspect the windows to find an entrance. Climb through the window, bring in some raw meat, and you can give it to the dog, and he'll quickly calm down. Not sure if it works for other meats, but ended up using raw bear meat. And if you pet the dog, it should give you an option for the passcode on the door, which is Gus for me. I'm not sure if it changes for others. Head to the second floor and grab the coin purse, and then talk to Captain Vibia. Grab the cheese and potatoes. Empty the sack, and then talk to Captain Vibia again. And grab the knife, and then head to the top floor. And then use the knife on the potted fern. And then use the empty coin purse on the sand to scoop some up. And then the branch on the coin purse to make a makeshift blackjack. Then head back downstairs and speak to Captain Vibia. Search him to get a key. And then head out with the queen after the cutscene. Head north and speak to Servius. And head to the house behind the bank. And squeeze through the door. Beer upstairs, and give Galna a beer. And then head downstairs. Then speak to Atala. And continue searching the house. In order to solve this room, we want to have a beer at the top, a beer glass on the center, Steamforged Brew to the left, Dwarven Stout to the middle, and then Wizard Mind Bomb on the right. And then you should be able to inspect the cabinet to open it up, where a flame will die down, and then we can inspect the fireplace and then climb through the hole. Then head back through the hole and talk to Servius. Head back out, and then we're gonna head north to the Neopulsy entrance. Touch the keystone fragment, and it should point you towards where you need to go. So we gotta go northeast. And then keep touching it until you find the right tiles where it starts to shake. And touch the glowing symbol to the south. And now we got another fight. Let's see how this goes. Seems like you can swap between range and mage prayers to prevent all damage from them. Whenever he uses that main special attack, you got to run to that square to negate it. And that should be the fight. Now speak to Atala again. Now use a Quetzal to head over to Tal Tech and speak to Servius. And then head over southeast to the crypt. And enter through. We're just gonna go ahead and kill all these emissary brawlers. We're gonna spark another fight here. See how this goes. You guys a dragon scimitar special. That turns off your prayer, and make sure to step on the outside tiles where the circles are. Dodge out of the flame attacks by just stepping to the side. Rage phase seems super similar. You just got to step out to the corner tiles again, dodge out of these attacks, and that's it. Continue through the cave, fighting off these earthen enigmas. Step on these tiles to teleport out, and we're just going to make our way through the cave. And then use the lift platform to the surface. Oops. Now talk to the prince once you get close to the door. And then head east to the strange tile. Now we gotta fix this puzzle room somehow. First one here, you want to send him north and then imbue the altar to the south. And then we're going to send him west and imbue the altar to the east. And then move him southwest and do the south or the northwest one. And that should finish off this room. Now we're going to head west and do the next room. Now for this room, you want to get the prince to step on these different platforms to open up the flame walls and then pull the tree roots. And then gather quite a few roots here, rotating around the room. Pick up some tools to get a knife. And then fletch the tools, or fletch the roots with the knife. And then I think we have to give him 2 and then 6 and 6. Or it might be just random. Okay, we gave 3 and that worked. Then 6 and 6 again, and that worked. So 3, 6, 6 was my puzzle solve. Now, I think there is going to be a fight coming up, so we're going to go bank quick and get some more armor and whatnot. There should be a lift platform here to the east of the city in order to get back to the entrance. Once you get back up, head over to the door and let's talk to Prince to continue with the quest. Protect range and start attacking the boss. Rotate around the room, dodging the tornadoes. Step on the circles. Dodge the flames. A lot of movement in this fight, but essentially you're just using the teleporters. You're stepping away from all of the different spells. Step on these to negate the spell damage. And make sure to use range. I was trying to use melee, but melee just isn't really hitting too much on her. And then just pray range or mage depending on what she's attacking with. In rage phase here, I think we're just going to rotate around the room to dodge out of these flame spells. And there we go. Fight is over. Maybe not. We're going to head north and continue into the dungeon. Search the skeleton to get a tablet and read it. And there it is, quest complete, the final dawn. Hope you guys enjoyed. First day on release, so we didn't have any of the quest helper quest guides on wiki, but yeah, hope you guys are able to complete the quest. Hope this helps you out. And yeah, love you guys. Peace.